guard, 6'6".
And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. Holmgren kicks to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Edwards finds Gobert. Outside for Randall. Nailed from three-point land. Randall's got the first 3 points tonight for the Timberwolves. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Dort.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent player who hustles on defense and distracts shooters.
And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's SGA. Last game with 30 points. And that one drops.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Oh, here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Conley. Here's McDaniels. Shoots over Dort. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allen. Edwards, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out. Timberwolves trail. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fifth. Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for SGA. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Definitely a volume shooter from range. DiVincenzo lurks on the perimeter, looking for these openings to strike.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 15 points last outing. Joe finds Caruso. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Money from the wing. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And another three for Minnesota.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Here's Chang. Reed with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And the Thunder making a change here. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Sorber. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Donte DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Williams dishes to Williams. He had stolen by Ingles. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randall. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now here's Caruso. Tight defense on him. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Williams.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And then Randall slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
The Thunder shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Williams has got his first points of the night.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Here's Dillingham for 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint, here's Williams. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The shot's good. That's now 8 points for Williams.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Wallace kicks to SGA. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Wallace outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
The coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Dillingham with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Out to the right wing. For three, Holmgren. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren looking around. Outside, SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing.
For the Thunder, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Down low, outside, Dort. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Caruso, and rebounded by McDaniels.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here's Dort. Still without a basket. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
SGA with the steal. A baseline J, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Here's Edwards, up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
They also miss some shots they normally make, so they're...
And now... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Randall finds Edwards. Conley left side. Now here's McDaniel. No good on that one. Dort against Edwards. Pass to Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 5. On the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Watch out. When Randall gets going, he's carrying some serious force.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
And yes, it's good.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play. And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a terrific season. 5th in steals, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. The Thunder have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's SGA. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Williams with the steal. Pull up Jay. Dort misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the defensive effort. Randall outside. Randall is doubled. Here's McDaniels. Drops in the tray. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Connects on the 17-footer. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And here we can check out the score for Julius Randle. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Pass to Berenger. Back to DiVincenzo. Ingles kicks to DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. DiVincenzo's got 18 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside Williams, the three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 16. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good on the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And there it is for him.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Donte DiVincenzo, he's been the guy making things happen for the Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You've got Wallace. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And let's go courtside. Here's some news on Anthony Edwards. Allie, what's the status?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Minnesota provided some information. It seems like there's a little tingling and swelling around the tailbone, and they're addressing it now. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Wallace outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Pass to Caruso. Williams against Randle. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Williams.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
And the Thunder making the switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And Randall throws it down.
And how about the combination of power, skill, and balance? Randall gets it done above the rim on that one.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Williams. Julius Randle with the rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Randall against Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Minnesota leading by 16. SGA. Oh, good on the layup.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside Edwards. Lays it in off the window.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Donte DiVincenzo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. Williams, he takes it in, and he jams it in.
Once he sees daylight, Williams rises up and throws it down.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lou Dort, and he does not hit. Timberwolves leading by 16. Edwards outside Conley. Got a piece of it. It's Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk! It's been all Timberwolves. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now McDaniels. Edwards. Can't get the 3. Dort with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group